All right, hello, good evening, everyone. It's me, Kelvin from Wrong and Search, and we are sorry for the waiting because I just updated my OBS studio, so there's a bit of problem connecting on the Facebook site. So let's not wait any more longer, and we're gonna look into the next week market. What should we focus into it? All right. So okay, so from the market right now, what we can see. Like last week, I've told you guys, the current market, majority of it that is going move up higher are some of the blue chip stocks, which you can see some of the blue chip stocks are moving up higher despite the KLCI have a bit of down or moving sideways a bit. But when you know which one to look into it, you'll find that some of the stocks in the KLCI is moving up higher. That is last week. Actually, 2 weeks ago, I already tell you guys. So right now, the price has moved up higher. So the upcoming weeks, what we will see is that the market, the market is going to have some retrace in these blue chip stocks. And then what is coming up is the past 2 weeks, I've told you guys, a majority of these small cap stocks or maybe mid cap stocks, they will start to have a price retrace because they are going through some of the pump and dump. But right now, what we see here is that some of them, they are showing some sign that they are going to have a rebound. So like some of these stocks over here, the prices start to move up higher. And then like some of these also, they're going to have a short-term rebound, very short-term rebound. So is don't just move in for a long-term from there. Okay, so you can have a look into it. Of course, all this sharing over here that I'm sharing with you guys are just my personal opinions. It does not constitute an offer to buy or sell any of the securities that I'm showing here in the live stream. So basically, what should we focus on? Last week or 2 weeks ago, we focus into some of those stocks that like blue chips, or maybe like I tell you guys, if let's say you want to look into some of the long-term investments, start to catch the bottom, then past 2 weeks is a great time for you to look into it. But right now the price already move up higher, so it doesn't mean that you can't look into it. So you just need to wait for it to have a retrace first. After the retrace, and then watch and see when is the big boys coming back in. When is the big boys coming back in to create the demand at the lower side. So once you see that they're creating the demand at the lower side, then you can start to look into it. So in my point of view, or in my own analysis, this is how I look for the support. It's not like drawing lines about like previous low or maybe the previous high as the support. Okay, the reason is because sometimes the big boys, they throw the price down lower and lower, so they are selling the stocks, the shares out. That's why I create a retrace from here. So when the retrace is created, then when they see there's not enough buyers coming in, then they start to mark up the price to do another round of retrace. That is usually what the stock market is doing, or anything that is moved in the financial market. That's how they do it. And but of course, some of the blue chip stock is not because of this case. It's because some majority of them, they have the big boys has been coming in to do some accumulation. So you will not see this kind of accumulation if let's say you are using traditional technical analysis, because traditional technical analysis is always telling you, all right, look at the previous low, and then the previous low, if let's say this low, this support doesn't support, then look at the second support. If let's say second support doesn't support, then you look for the upcoming previous resistance turn into a high side, third support, and then fourth support, fifth support, and then never ending. So if let's say, I think most of you experienced this before, where they keep on breaking the support, the price keep on going down and down and down. You do not know where is the price going to land, right? So that is the flaws about traditional technical analysis, if you're using that to find the trades in the market, because that is too general. So that's why I know every one of you look into our live stream over here, or looking into this Sunday market prep, or maybe the day trading part. You like to watch and you follow us. The reason is because the way we analyze the market is different, right? So of course, if let's say you like it, then remember to give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay, like and then turn on the notification bell so that whenever we have a live stream coming, then you will get notification about it. And of course, the next month, October, 1st of October, allow me to share a bit. We'll be having our training course. The October intake is coming up. So if let's say you want to know more about it, learn how we can see the market retrace or maybe the stock price retrace, you can take profit before it hit the profit target, and also time where is the best entry for the rebound that is coming in, then that is something that you need to learn about it. Okay, I can say that our training course will be the last and only way the analysis that you need to learn in the stock market, because you never find that we are not sharing the traditional technical analysis, the common technical analysis in the market. Okay, so look back into the market right now. Like I say, the blue chip starts to go down lower, and the small and mid cap start to move up higher. But it doesn't mean that all of them they will do the same thing. So you need to be careful, because there are some of it they are still doing a bit of churning their stock price up higher to attract the buyers to come in. So you have to be careful of it. Okay, so I've noticed a few that is going to have a rebound, so we have to look into it. And of course, this is the top active list in the market. Usually for the top active list, I know there's a lot of people in the market. What you do is that you would like to watch the top active list and the top gainers, right? So try to avoid looking into this. You can see the way I sort it is I always like to look at those that is going down. Why I want to look at those that is going down, this actually tell me I can look into it. Maybe some of it, they have the demand is coming in, is forming a bottom, then I can actually take advantage of a short-term price increase when they have the rebound. But for those that is at the high side, I always say top active list is the point where the big boys are using this to do their marketing to attract buyers to come in, because majority of the buyers or the retail investor, they like to look in top active list because they do not know what stocks to invest in or what stocks to trade. So they base on this top active list over here. But when you look into this top active list, majority of the stock price has really moved up higher. So basic, and also why they are in the top active list is because they have created enough of volumes. Those that has a high volume, but why the price is not moving up higher, the reason is very simple, because they have successfully attracted enough of buyers to come in so that they do not need to push the price up higher anymore. So that's why they don't have to push the price up higher. They just maintain the price, keep churning the volume so that you will start to come in. Okay, so that they can sell and take profit. Okay, and those that is moving up higher is to create that kind of fear of missing out, so that when you fear of missing out, you start to jump in or queue at a lower point, and then the next day they will throw the price down lower. All right, so this is how we usually look into it. But of course, we need to go through it one by one so that we know roughly how does it whether they still have the intention to move the price up higher. Like for example, we will look into 5-minute charts. We will not look into the daily chart itself, because daily charts have very little information on what is their intention, whether they want to move the price up higher or whether they want to attracting buyers, okay, or they want to mark up to attract more buyers to come in. So like for example, you can see in morning they push the price up higher, but when the price is down, we can see there's a lot of high volume actually coming in. So there's a little bit of selling from here. So which means that there are some retail investor enough for the big boys to take some profit. So they take profit a bit, and then right now they continue to push the price up higher. High volume comes in, but the price is not able to maintain at the high side. This is actually very suspicious. So looking into the stock market, following the big boys, we should apply the logical way. As long as the price and the volume make sense, then you are able to understand where it should go. The basic understanding of the price and volume is always about, if it's bullish, the big boys want to push the price up higher, high volume, price should go up higher. But when the volume is higher, but it's still lower, the price fluctuation, the price up is lesser than the previous one, that is something wrong. Why? This volume over here, what is it created by? Selling pressure or buying pressure? So we can see from here, it doesn't move up higher clearly. there are some selling pressure coming in, or maybe they are just doing some buying and selling from just like changing the shares from left hand to right hand to left hand, so that it create that kind of high volume, to create that kind of fear of missing out in you, so that you will actually jump into it. So this kind of stocks, it doesn't mean that you cannot trade, just that you need to apply the right method. We know that they are going to attract buyers to come in, so they will continue to push the price up higher in the morning. So when they push it up higher, that's where we take the profit. So that's how we do the day trading. And if one day I see there's a lot of opportunities for the pre-open market, for the day trading live stream that I do every Monday, then we know that the market is not going to turn well. Why? Because majority of them, they are pumped up and going to dump the shares out later on. So that's why it's not a good thing, but at least we know that at this point over here, we have the trading opportunities in the market that we can take advantage of before the market crash. So that's how we are able to find like some of the stocks, or maybe know that before the market is going to crash, when is it going to come in, so that we can escape that. And most of my clients know how to escape. I will tell my clients, and then they are able to escape it. And of course, our students, they know how to do it as well. So it's not that difficult to understand, don't worry. So our training course is 8 months. Why I put it 8 months is because I want to spend more time to tell you the core reason behind of all the price and movement, okay? Price and volume movement, so that you know the reason behind, then it's much easier for you. So it's not so much about the criteria meeting up, checking all the criteria box, and then you start to enter into it. You can do that, but it would not be a very successful way or consistent way, because we still need to look into the price and volume. How does it move in the 5 minutes? How does it move in the transaction data? Because you're covering day trading as well, we need to learn how to do the read the transaction data as well. Okay, so this is how we look into the market, and this is how we train our students as well. So we have students that they can do their own day trade after 1 month of learning from the market, because it's not a repetitive way of guiding you. Our way of looking into it is we look into the current market, whichever is suitable. Like for example, right now, we know that majority of the stocks, they are going to, there are still some of the stock, they are going to churn the price up higher to attract buyers to come in. Then we can look into day trading. And when we know some of the stocks that they are going to have the rebound, then we are going to go for a short-term rebound trade. All right. So of course, at the moment right now, blue chips, they have already moved up higher, so they start to have a retrace. Then the next thing, probably next month, what we are going to look into it, we are going to find any of the accumulation stocks for the small cap and mid cap stocks in the market. So you'll find stocks like they have moved like this before, where they have accumulated their shares and then price from 40 over cents, this one up to 1.80, and then they have other stocks like this, which we can go for midterm trades. So it's very important for us to know which stocks to look into it right now, because it's not like 2020 time where majority of the stocks will just keep on move up higher, and then without everyone can just make easy profit out of it, even though if you are buying the different stocks or simply buy a stocks. So now there are lesser funds in the market right now, so that's why what they will do is that they will choose the right one and focus into the right sectors to look into it. So that's why it's important for you to know which one to look into it. So if let's say you want to know how to find all these accumulation shares and then when to exit before they throw the price down lower, then sign up for our next October intake course. Okay, so that's about it here. Basically, the market is, let me summarize a bit. Blue chip having a retrace, small and mid cap, some of it having a rebound. So you need to check whether the demand actually comes in the past few days. And also some of it, they are doing churning, so you can do some day trading from it. So like I say, the market is choppy. It's either up, down, up, keep on having a very quick up down going in, but some of the sectors, some of the stocks, you can focus to look into it. All right. So of course, if let's say you have any questions or something, some of the questions you would like to ask about trading, you can leave a comment in the comment section so that I can answer you in our next live stream session. Okay, so tomorrow we will be having our morning day trading, the golden hour day trade live stream. So remember to catch us there. All right, so see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.
Wrong and search. True traders react to the market.